Thank you so much, Grant. Wow, that buzz was absolutely hilarious. Had every single one of us just cracking up in studio. But we are getting into the Christmas spirit, and this morning Chef Michael is going to be making us some traditional Christmas food. We're going to be making a delicious roast lamb in a little bit, but something that goes perfectly with it is mint sauce. And Chef Michael, you're going to be making that for us, right? Good morning.
Yep, good morning.
How are you?
Nice to see you. Well, thank you. Well, so let's just get into it quickly.
Yes.
I'm going to do two sauces. I'm going to do sort of traditional mint sauce, and then I'm going to do one with some preserved lemon.
Lovely stuff.
So
you got some mint leaves there?
Take our mint leaves there. I'm going to put some of the salt flakes on because they will help with the bruising. Right. And this is some caster sugar. And then all we do is we just give it a good bashing.
Old school.
Yeah, absolutely. You can do this. You can do this in a stick blender if you like.
Yeah.
But you want to bruise it really well to get. You can see that lovely moisture of the mint coming out there. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour a little bit of boiling water over the top, because that fixes the colour.
Yeah,
keeps it nice and green.
I'm sure it's going to help with the getting some of that taste out of there as well.
Absolutely.
Hey?
And here we've got a little bit of wine vinegar just to counteract the balance.
Well, while you're doing that, let us know on our Facebook page, what is the best way that you like to serve and cook roast lamb with? Maybe you have some really interesting recipes that you'd like to let us know. We would like to get those from you. So go to our Facebook page and give us those deets there. That would be great.
Good. Well, there we've got our mint sauce.
Nice.
And now I'm going to do a different mint sauce.
Okay.
And I'm going to again use some mint. This is
wow, you've got quite a few different ingredients.
Yeah, we've got mint and parsley.
Really great.
And again, the parsley, of course, is for the nice sort of greenness.
Okay.
And
so the one that we did before this, that had just the mint leaves, and that's just mint leaves.
Yeah.
And now we're adding a few other ingredients as well.
Here we've got some lemon juice.
Yeah.
Now I'm using some preserved lemon in this, and the preserved lemon, as you know, is quite salty.
Okay.
So I'm actually not going to put any salt in.
All right.
And then we just give this a whiz. And then I'm just going to add the balance of the olive oil.
Very nice. Why would we opt for this one as opposed to the other one?
Well, I think this one's very different. You know, this is very sort of acid and
the taste, I'm sure it's quite robust as well with the one that we just made.
Yeah. And then here we've got, this is more a sort of a North African type of sauce with the preserved lemon. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually not going to cut the preserved lemon any smaller than it is here, and just put that in. It's nice and soft, and let's just break it up a little bit.
While you're doing that, if you would like the ingredients list for our delicious mint sauces that we made, both the traditional one and the non-traditional one, you can SMS the word lamb to 33728. We will send you the Pick n Pay ingredients list, as well as, you know, the entire recipe for the lamb that we're going to be making after the break and our mint sauce. And there we have it.
Absolutely.
Delicious. Wonderful. Well, after the ad break, we're going to be making a delicious roast lamb using our incredible mint sauce. We'll be right back.
Everything's wrapped with goodness and prepared with pride to bring you all our best this Christmas. Pick n Pay, always there for you.
Welkom terug, jy is ingeskakel by jou Goed Voel ontbytprogram. Dis Expresso net hier op SABC3 en die feesseisoen is op ons en vandag in die kombuis is dit net tradisionele Kersfeeskosse. But before we head over to the kitchen, we have a fantastic competition we would like to tell you about, and this is exclusively to our Expresso viewers. Pick n Pay is giving away 1 million smart shopper points. That's equal to 10,000 Rand just in time for the festive season, and it's very easy to win. All you need to do is guess. Because we at Expresso shop a lot, we accumulate a lot of smart shopper points. You need to guess how many smart shopper points we have to date, and we're going to be giving you clues throughout up until the 20th of December, which is the cutoff time for this competition. So you can of course start guessing right away. You enter is very easy. You need to SMS the keyword SMART, your answer, your name, and your smart shopper card number to 33728. So start guessing. 1 million points could be yours for the festive season. Right now, let's head over to the kitchen.
No Christmas table is complete without a little bit of roast lamb. We are getting into the festive spirit, into the Christmas spirit this morning by making traditional Christmas foods, and one of those traditional foods is our roast lamb. Is that right, Chef Michael?
Absolutely, yeah.
Wonderful. So you're going to be showing us the ideal way to prepare it, right?
Yes.
Wonderful.
So what we've got here is a deboned leg.
Okay.
This is a burning knife, and this is the knife that you use to take the bone out. You can, of course, ask your Pick n Pay butcher, and they will bone it for you. Just make sure that you keep the bone, because you can use that to make stock with.
Yes.
And then what you do is you just roast the bone alongside your leg, and you use it that way.
Okay,
so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just make some little incisions in the leg.
All right.
And then we're going to just pop some garlic in. This
delicious.
is, yeah. And there we go. And another thing that always used to amuse me was that with roast leg of venison, you need to add a little fat to it.
Okay.
And my mother used to get the fat and cut it into strips and then put it in the deep freeze.
Yeah.
So it froze absolutely solid. So she'd just make the holes and then just push the fat in. So yeah, absolutely.
Now,
so,
if my family usually starts preparing for their Christmas lunch now already talking about ideas and what can be made.
Yeah.
And this is an ideal, and it's been included in our Christmas lunches for as long as I can remember. You can also let us know on our Facebook page, what is the best way that you cook and serve roast lamb? What do you add to it? What do you garnish it with? Do you also use mint sauce? Let us know. We would love to find out.
A lot of people like to use sweeter sauces like red currant jelly and that kind of thing with their lamb. I'm just having a little...
Does mint sauce, like we made mint sauce before the break, does it just go with red meat, or can it go with any other meat?
It doesn't go with beef, I would say.
Okay.
But it'll go with some fish dishes.
Okay.
So there we go. And then what we're going to do now is, in order to roast it, we're going to put some sprigs of rosemary on the bottom. And then you can put a bit of thyme in as well, and that will just sort of add to the flavour of your gravy when you do it. So we'll pop that on top, and then just put some salt on there, and a grind of pepper. Just be careful with the salt that you don't put too much into the roasting dish.
Okay.
Otherwise you land up with very salty gravy.
And that's what we don't.
And there we go. You just pour the water around it, and then pop it into the oven and roast it.
How long does it cook approximately?
Well, it cooks sort of 20 to 25 minutes for each 500 grams.
Wonderful.
And about 25 minutes over.
Great. Well, if you would like the ingredients list for the roast lamb and mint sauce that we've made today, all you have to do is SMS the word lamb to 33728. We will send you the Pick n Pay ingredients list, and you could be making this as well for your Christmas lunch. Traditional meal we all know and love as South Africans. Really delicious.
Absolutely. So we'll just get the string off here.
Oh, that is a beautiful piece of meat right there. There we go.
Just pull the string off, and
I think you... Okay,
there we go.
Now we've got it.
And that one, and then we're away.
And then comes the carving process, hey?
Then comes the carving, yeah.
Something that is a bit challenging for most of us.
That's right. Shall we just start a little carving?
Yes. Maybe you can give us a tip on exactly how we should do it.
Well, I think what you want to do with carving is you want to go across the grain.
Yeah.
Should actually be doing this on a... I'm just trying to see where we are. You can actually do it on a... Better probably to do it on a board than...
It's all good. Wow.
And then these are the cooks.
I love Christmas.
These are the carver's perks. These little bits here, the nice little brownie bits off the edge.
I know, those are the parts that you just pop into your mouth before they even get onto the serving
before
dish,
it even gets there, yeah.
Nobody needs to know about those.
There we go.
Wonderful.
And then you can just take it down. And you can either go thick slices or thin slices, whatever is your preference. I actually quite like taking the slices quite thick.
Wonderful. Well, Chef Michael, thank you so much for once again being with us here on Expresso. You always make us happy with the most amazing recipes.
Oh, thank you.
And Ewan, I promised to keep you some of these, but we are getting into the Christmas spirit, and I'm starting now. Over to you.
We've got your celebrations all wrapped up with savings, value, and all our best this Christmas. Pick n Pay, always there for you.